Hey guys, my name's Andrew. I'm a market manager here at Pacific Coast Farmers Market Association. Today, we're going to be making a very tasty honey roll-up. PCFMA connects farmers to communities all across the Bay Area. To find a market near you, please visit pcfma.org/visit. Before we get into the recipe, don't forget to subscribe below. We make recipes using farmers market ingredients and go behind the scenes of farms in California. Here's what you'll need for today's recipe. 2 cups of ground walnuts, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, 12 sheets of phyllo dough. You'll need a 1/2 cup of melted butter. We'll need a 1/2 cup of honey, 1/2 cup of water, 1/2 cup of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Honey's flavor is actually influenced by where the bees live and pollinate. The bees at Misbehavin actually work to pollinate lots of different fruit trees, plants, and wildflowers on the orchard, so they are able to produce lots of unique flavors. Today, we are using a cherry blossom honey, which has a subtle, fruity flavor to it. It's a really nice addition to the snack. The first thing I'm gonna do is toast these walnuts. Before we toast these walnuts, let's make sure to chop them a little bit smaller. Make sure when using a knife, you're keeping your fingertips out of the way. All right, these walnuts are looking pretty good. They have a nice, even consistency throughout, so we're ready to start toasting them. To toast your walnuts, throw them in the skillet on a medium-high heat for about 5 minutes. Let's add our brown sugar and cinnamon. And we'll give this a quick mix. Now let's start working on the phyllo dough. First, we're gonna place a piece of wax paper on the cutting board, and then we will place our first sheet of phyllo dough and brush it with some melted butter. You wanna try to make sure to get an even coating. Not too much, not too little. Now we got our first sheet brushed with that melted butter. Let's add our second. We'll sprinkle it with a 1/4 cup of the walnut, cinnamon, and brown sugar mixture. Using the wax paper, we're gonna roll the honey cinnamon roll up tight like a jelly roll, starting with the long side, removing the paper as we go. Now we have it all rolled up, let's slice it into 4 pieces. I start off by cutting it in half first, and then cutting that half into another half. Now our roll-ups are ready, so let's get our air fryer preheated to 350 degrees. We're gonna cook these roll-ups in the air fryer for about 8 minutes. So let's get started on our sauce. Going to get the stove preheated on high heat. Throw in 1/2 cup of water, 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of honey, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. All right, now we're gonna stir it to evenly incorporate all those ingredients. Once we bring our sauce to a boil, we are going to reduce the heat and simmer for about 5 minutes. Let's check on those roll-ups. So these guys are all set to cool on a wire rack. All right, so we've let our sauce cool down for about 10 minutes. We're looking for a pretty loose consistency just to cover our roll-ups evenly. We're gonna drizzle our syrup on the rolls now. And that's it for our honey cinnamon rolls. These should keep in the fridge for about 2 weeks. Let's get these plated. And I wanted to thank you guys for joining us at Beyond the Market today. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that link below. And thank you guys again for watching us, and I'll see you guys next time.